I want to quickly talk to you about the Citi Simplicity credit card. And the big question is, should you really apply for this card this year? I mean, are you going to benefit from it, or are you just going to be losing money and your time too? Let's have a conversation about that. So let me first give you the key takeaways. If you think about the Citi Simplicity credit card, you have to really understand that this card actually is known on the market for one of the longest introductory APR offers for balance transfers. Okay, not for purchases though, for balance transfers. So if you are really in the market for a credit card with an intro APR offer for, let's say, 15 months or 18 months or 21 months, the Citi Simplicity credit card will be actually one of your top choices. Okay, so this is actually this credit card's fame to claim to fame, if you will. Okay, so one thing I need to say that this card actually is really great because not only is Citi giving you, let's say, 18 months or 21 months no interest on balance transfer, but balance transfers, they don't charge an annual fee. They don't charge a penalty rate. They don't even charge late payment fees. That's really good. You're talking about a great trifecta. Okay, no annual fee, no penalty rate, and also no late payment fees. Okay, but one thing you need to understand is that the card doesn't offer a welcome bonus or ongoing rewards. So that's a bummer because a lot of credit cards in this category will give you a welcome bonus or at least ongoing rewards. But no, the Citi Simplicity is only good for balance transfers. Okay, and once you transfer the balance, in other words, you save on interest. That's it. You're not really getting anything else. Okay, now again, if you are in the market for that kind of play, that kind of credit card play, go for the simplicity. If you want a balance transfer credit card that also has ongoing rewards, I would say go for other credit cards, especially the Wells Fargo credit card. Okay, so the Citi Simplicity is first and foremost for you if you're looking to pay off existing debts or make a large purchase and avoid interest for a limited time. Now, Citi actually will give you a low APR sometimes on purchases, but they do this sporadically, so it's not a consistent thing. But the intro APR on balance transfers is a consistent thing. Okay, but the purchase intro APR actually is sporadic. So if you're looking for a long-term value, there may be better options available that offer both rewards and introductory APR offers. So one thing I want to say is that one is the Citi Simplicity worth it. I mean, you probably just heard the fact that you will find this card great if you are looking for, let's say, saving on interest, right? For anywhere from 12 to 18 months, sometimes 21 months. I mean, Citi will do some promos every now and then, especially during the holiday season. Sometimes they will increase the intro APR offer period to 21 months. Okay, but usually it's around 18 months. Now, so the Citi Simplicity card is primarily a balance transfer credit card. So I want you to really remember that balance transfers. Those are the key words. Okay, no purchases, no rewards, no perks, no whatever, no miles, whatever. No, right? It's balance transfers. So while you won't get a high value long-term rewards earnings with this card, the card remains actually a useful tool for building credit and paying down debt. Think about it. You're able to actually to make large purchases at 0% interest, right? Because you can charge it the purchase on another card and then transfer that charge or transfer that debt to the Citi Simplicity, right? So that's pretty good in terms of paying down debt, but also pretty good in terms of building credit. Okay, so if you think about those two scenarios, right, paying down debt and building credit, you have to understand that you have to make your choices pretty well. Okay, so let me just if your main goal is paying off credit card debt, the Citi Simplicity is worth it if you have a high interest credit card debt that you want to pay off. So when you take advantage of the 0% intro APR offer on balance transfers, you generally have anywhere from 18 to 21 months. Okay, that's pretty good. 18 to 21 months to pay down interest, to pay down debt interest free. Then after that, you have 18% to 28% variable APR. Okay. Now you must transfer your balance within the first 4 months of holding the card to qualify for the intro APR offer. And also, Citi is charging you a 3% intro balance transfer fee. Okay. And there is a minimum of $5. So something to really think about. So I want you to really see on the screen here, there is a small example that I've actually run through some numbers to really see, to really give you. If you're looking at a $5,000 balance you want to transfer, which is currently, let's say, at 20% APR, okay? And you can see actually if you keep your current credit card versus you go through a balance transfer to a Citi Simplicity card, how much you can actually save. So I want you to see on the screen here. So there is also, so besides balance transfers, there is another possibility where you can use the Citi Simplicity credit card, right? So like I said, purchases. Now purchases, like I already told you, they have this sporadic promos. Okay, this is not consistent. This is not like all year long. They do this like on a strategic basis. Sometimes they see what works for them. Okay, so if you need to pay off a large purchase, a large upcoming purchase, and Citi has a promo around purchases, you can also use the card actually directly or indirectly. Okay, so this card may be worth it if you want to finance a big ticket item and avoid paying interest for a period of time. So this card comes with a 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 months all the way to 21 months from the date of account opening. So please make sure when you open the account, you should already plan for the purchase. Don't just open the account and just like, okay, now I'm going to look for a big purchase and I'm going to charge on this purchase on the card. No, you first have to do some research and make sure that you have planned the purchase, okay? And then you apply for the Citi Simplicity card, okay? So let me give you an example. Let's say you had to replace $3,000 worth of kitchen appliances using your Citi Simplicity card. If you pay $250 a month for 12 months, you'll pay it down in full without paying a penny in interest. That's pretty good. Note though that if paying off a large purchase is your main goal instead of a balance transfer, there are cards that have a longer intro APR offers on new purchases, right? So especially if you get the 12-month intro period, not the 21 months. Let me give you an example. The Bank of America Unlimited Cash Rewards, which I have reviewed on this show. This card offers an intro APR for 15 billion cycles on purchases, okay? 15 billion cycles is still not a lot, but hey, listen, it is still something. So after the intro APR offer ends, an 18 to 28% variable APR on purchases and balance transfers on purchases will apply. So that's really good. Something you should really think about. So when you think about the Citi Simplicity credit card, when is it that you do not want to use this card at all? Because see, not every card is actually perfect for every situation, right? So first of all, if paying off debt is not on your radar, don't go for the Citi Simplicity card because that'll be a waste of time, a waste of what I call FICO score, because you'll get a hard pull and lose like 5 to 10 points off your FICO score. That's kind of bad, okay? So basically, the Citi Simplicity card is not worth holding if you don't need a long intro APR offer, since this card doesn't boast many other benefits, okay? So there is no rewards program, so you won't earn points, you wouldn't really earn a cash back, or you won't even earn miles when you use it for purchases. And there is also no welcome bonus. That's the thing. I mean, the fact that they have no welcome bonus is really crazy, but hey, listen, it is what it is. So if you have no welcome bonus, you're just getting this card and you're just using it to build credit, okay, or pay down debt. But yeah, so it is what it is, okay. But on the flip side, if you think about this card, you're not paying any annual fee, right? So you're not really paying like anywhere from $95 to $600 that you would pay on other credit cards. You wouldn't pay any penalty rate, and you also wouldn't pay any late payment fees. Okay, so that's something to really think about. So of course you're not getting anything. You're not getting any rewards, but you're also not paying anything in return. So the whole scenario is really in your favor because like no pain, no gain. That's how I look at it, right? The ROI is always positive because you're not getting any rewards, but you're not getting any cost too. So the first scenario where the Citi Simplicity is not worth it is if paying off debt is not on your radar. The second scenario is if you're looking for long-term value. See, when I speak about long-term value, I'm speaking about things like rewards. I'm thinking about things like convenience while using the card. I'm thinking about things like perks, right? Because although you'll be hard pressed to find a longer intro APR offer for balance transfers, you may not find as much value with this card once you have paid off debt or a large purchase. The thing is that basically a credit card is not just for balance transfers. A credit card is not just for a large purchase. But if your goal is just to use the credit card for those two scenarios, then that's okay. Okay, but you have to really understand that a credit card can be used for many opportunities, many scenarios. Okay, there are plenty of other balance transfer cards that feature both an intro APR offer and ongoing rewards on your spending. So you're looking at getting the best of both worlds if you think about it, right? So if that's your goal, in other words, you want to have a long balance transfer intro APR offer, but also have ongoing rewards, then look elsewhere. So one thing I want to say is that I've actually covered the best balance transfer credit cards on this show before, and you will be, if you are interested, let me know in the comment section. I can send you the link to that video, or you can just go to my playlist and see that video. Okay, let me give you an example. When you think about the Citi Simplicity credit card, there is actually another credit card that Citi offers for balance transfers, and that's the Citi Double Cash Card. Okay, this card is pretty fantastic. This card is really great. It offers a lot of perks. For example, it offers a 2% cash back on all purchases, an unlimited 1% as you make purchases. Okay, so that's really once you actually make purchases, you get 1% right away. And then you have another 1% when you pay off purchases. Okay, so it's like 1%, 1%. So you don't get the 2% right away. You get the 1%. You get the 2% in two steps. And also you have, so besides the 2% cash back on all purchases, you also have a 0% intro APR on balance transfers for 18 months. 18 months. Okay, that's really good. Followed by an APR of 18 to 28%. But remember that you still have to make those transfers within the first 4 months to qualify. Okay, and if you can pay off your debt in 18 months rather than 21 months, the Citi Double Cash is actually a solid option to consider in terms of ongoing value, especially if your goal is to actually couple an intro APR to ongoing value. Don't go with the Citi Simplicity. With the Citi Simplicity, go with a Citi Double Cash or another credit card for that matter. So big question is, should you get the Citi Simplicity card? I mean, that's a tough question. You got to really ask yourself what your goals are, right? And where you are at right now in your financial journey, what kind of credit cards you have right now in your wallet, because you got to really make sure that if you decide to go with the Citi Simplicity, this card has to complement you already have. So you don't want to go for the Citi Simplicity if you already have, let's say, a balance transfer credit card, or you have a credit card that allows you to have a low APR on purchases for, say, 12 months all the way to 18 months, right? So the card has to complement what you already have. So because you do not want to have duplicates. So you should only consider getting this card if you want to take advantage of the long intro APR offer and do a balance transfer with Citi. Okay, something to really think about. And again, don't get the card, or at least don't apply for this card and then figure out what you have to do afterwards. No, you want to figure things out before. And once you have everything figured out, you can actually go and apply for this card. Now, of course, it really does help if you have an existing relationship with Citi. Let's say you have a checking account with them, a savings account with them, or a business account with them. That really helps. It helps big time. Okay. If one thing you need to understand is that if you are looking to earn rewards on your purchases, there are better options to consider, right? I've said this before, but it's true. Don't go with the Citi Simplicity if you want rewards. So a variety of credit cards come with ongoing rewards and intro APR offers, and there is no sense sacrificing additional cards benefits if you can swing paying off debts in a slightly shorter period of time. So instead of 21 months, instead of 18 months, if you can pay off the debt that you have in 12 months or 9 months, you have lots of credit cards on the market there. So if you think Citi Simplicity is a good card, but just not right for you, this card also offers slightly shorter balance transfer periods plus a rewards program, which keeps the card useful after you've paid off your balance. So I want to share with you 3 credit cards that, again, I've reviewed all these credit cards on this show before, but those are great credit cards. So you have the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. So this card allows you to enjoy a 0% intro APR on qualifying balance transfers for 12 months, and transfers must be made within the first 4 months to qualify. And after that, you have 19 to 29% variable APR. Additionally, you can earn an unlimited 2% cash rewards on purchases. So that's really good, on purchases with no annual fee. Another card I want to share with you is the Bank of America Travel Rewards Credit Card. So if you are into traveling and you love traveling and you do qualify, and let's say you have an existing relationship with Bank of America, you can take advantage of an introductory 0% APR for 15 billing cycles. Okay, you don't get the 18 or the 21. You get 15, but listen, 15 is pretty good too. 15 a 0% APR for 15 billing cycles on balance transfers and purchases made in the first 60 days. Then an ongoing 18 to 28% variable APR on purchases and balance transfers. That's really good. And you can earn travel rewards once you are ready to start making purchases with a card at a rewards rate of 1.5%, 1.5x on all purchases. And this card has no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, and a few travel-related perks, okay? So besides the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card and the Bank of America Travel Rewards, you also have the Discovery Chrome, and balance transfers have an intro APR offer for 18 months at 0%. Then the APR goes to 18 to 27%. You will also earn 2% back at gas stations and restaurants on up to $1,000 per quarter, then 1%, as well as 1% back on all other purchases. Okay, so you have to really understand that the bottom line is you have to see what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, the Citi Simplicity card lives up to its name, and it's worth it when your primary focus is paying off debt. Okay, paying off debt or making a large purchase. So one thing you need to understand is that you are able to cut down your payoff time and save money on fees. That's for sure. But if your goal is to get substantial value from a credit card or getting rewards after you are done paying off your balance, this card is not really worth it. Okay, it's not really worth it. And just make sure also that you have an existing relationship with Citi to actually increase your chances of approval. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about the Citi Simplicity credit card, and the question was, is this card really worth it? I gave you all the scenarios where the card is worth it, when it's not really worth it. Thank you so much. I'll speak to you another time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.